are live here from Des Moines, Iowa, home of the Iowa Cubs. This is Cubfidential. We got everybody here. Got Jordan Long, Mr. Ubbs himself, and Jen. What's going on, everybody?
What up? Are you having a blast, JB?
I don't know. A couple hours ago, there was monsoons. You saw my on-field report, how who knows if we're going to play baseball. Now, look, we got some guys out of the field warming up. We're about a couple of minutes from first pitch. We got some prizes to give away. So everyone that's out there, make sure you're out there. Tweet at Cubfidential and at Sideline Sports right away so you get entered into those prizes. What happened, Jacob?
No, I was going to say, as you can see here, I see your background. My background looks smarter than normal.
I know, right? What's going on with that?
Found a different place tonight to be able to do a show.
That's actually a good thing. I mean, JB, I'm a little bit jealous. I mean, there's nothing like, minor league baseball. It's where, everybody starts. It's just, I love the environment of minor league baseball. Don't get me wrong. I love my Major League Baseball, but minor league baseball, love the environment.
I have to say,
and it's also where dreams begin to take root. Like, you have the dream, but it's when the dreams start to become official that you're starting to make it.
Yeah, I mean, the Cubs have some farm system. 3 teams in the playoff. Iowa's having a little bit of a down year. I got quiet. We're ready for first pitch, guys. So we got Caleb Killian pitching right now. First pitch was 6:20, so remember that.
I was thinking he made it when we had the logo.
So right now, the stadium is pretty empty. What if you guys want to take a look and see? It looks pretty empty.
Oh, look,
right now.
It's still more than the Oakland A's.
That's true. I mean, the Oakland A's can barely get 1,000 people into the Coliseum.
Yeah,
but they have 2 things going against them right now. It is a Saturday in Iowa where we have a couple of really good college football teams. Although the Iowa Cubs may score more than some of those football teams.
Yeah, Spencer Petras is scoring more than the Cubs.
Especially the Hawkeyes. And then we have the rain. It was pretty bad about an hour ago. So I kind of understand the late arriving crowd. We're sitting here in the press box. Let's talk some Cubfidential. Let's start with you, Jordan Long. Let's talk about, what's going on with the runners in scoring position for this team.
It's very interesting to look at it. I mean, I've talked to you about the actual, Major League Baseball club, but of course the Iowa Cubs, this is where you start. The thing that really bugged me, if you look at last night, we won 7-6. The Iowa Cubs won 7-6. 4 of 8 and runners in scoring position. Not terrible, not great. But if you look at it, they left 12 left on base. They failed to score 4 times with 1 runners in scoring position. In the 3rd inning, with 2 outs, Rayan Davis was at second. What happened next? Well, Espen Corres ended up striking out. Didn't score a run, missed opportunity. The 6th inning, Trent Gambrone was at third and Darius Hill at first. Well, Levi Jordan didn't swing the bat, called out on strikes. In the 7th inning, Alexander Canero was at second, and Espen Corres was at first 2 outs. What happened? Pop out. I mean, that's just things that can happen. But, 4 of 8, not terrible, not great. I'll take 50%. But the fact is, if you go to Thursday night's game, they again struggled with runners in scoring position. 4 for 11, that's not going to do it. If you look at it, I've talked to you about this, about the Major League Baseball club with runners in scoring position. It's frustrating to see it in the AAA, and the Iowa Cubs, where you're learning how to play Major League Baseball. It's just frustrating to see. Something's got to change there, and we see it all the time at the Major League level, and it starts here.
Yeah, looking at what this team's done this year, runners in scoring position, not great. Their record not doing as well.
Uh-oh.
All right, Go ahead, Jordan, until JB's vocals come back.
I
Wait,
still hear him.
Hey, now we hear you, JB. You're back.
Sort of.
And so, what's your thoughts on this, Jacob?
On the runners in scoring position,
Yes.
That's 278. Still 27%. Really, I mean, I'm just thinking of. I'm also thinking of batting average too, along with these. And I mean, you said 4 for 8, 500 from the last game. That's 8 for 19. Our Cubs haven't done that good all year.
Mm-hmm.
Our Cubs have not done that good all year. Nowhere close. And it's like and here's the question about this: if they come up to the big club, will they hit like that? Or because you got to realize everybody's in September. Everyone's in September now. So that means the Memphis Cardinals will be the Cardinals. They'll be all those. Are they going to start hitting because they know those pitchers? So is this why we're winning so much? Those are the things. I have no problem with that because that's still like a 278 average.
So, guys, I'm going to give you guys a special treat. I want you guys to talk about the runners in scoring position for a minute. I'm going to turn my camera off, and I'm going to come back on in a second, showing you guys something special in the hallway over here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the thing is I definitely agree with you. It is September. Yeah. It's something not to be concerned about now, but I've talked about at length runners left on base, and it's just frustrating to see. Yeah, exactly. And we see it in the AAA affiliate, especially when you have a guy on second and third, no timely hits. We see it at the Iowa, where they're doing it in AAA, not getting the timely hits.
Still better than ours. Still better than ours, though.
Yeah,
that is true.
So do we think Russ might go back to AAA?
Ross needs to learn it. Ross needs to learn it single A.
That's true.
Did I say Russ or did I say Ross? Because
Russ.
You called him Russ.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's because he's a little rusty this year.
Are we talking football now? I mean, Russell Wilson.
Yeah, right.
But here's the thing. I'm going to disagree with you a little bit, Jordan. I think we do need to worry about a lot of things, especially with it being September. But we need to worry about how it's going to change next season.
Okay, guys.
Hey, Kit's on. From Knight Rider.
Sir.
All right. So I'm gonna bring on the camera. I don't know if the Wi-Fi how good it's gonna be, but this is when you get off the elevator in the Iowa Cubs third floor. So you got some great pictures of some of the former players and players that they have right now that have played here.
Oh, is that Hendricks?
That's so cool. That's awesome.
I see Contreras.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I see somebody.
Is that?
I can't tell who.
Is that Javi?
This is Schwarber.
Oh,
Schwarber,
Kyle.
sorry.
That is not Javi. Javi's not left-handed.
Yeah.
So then on this side, you got Ryan Sandberg. I don't know.
Okay. That's awesome.
Got Kerry Wood right here.
One of the better pitchers we've ever played.
Was that through one of his rehab assignments of his 50?
It could have been.
I'm sure it was. But there's some great pictures. I'm going to show you some other stuff as I'm walking around. It's a little hard right now just with making sure that the Wi-Fi works. I'm turned off the camera as well as I'm walking through the halls. But here's something that's really cool. All the different team photos starting out in 1948. I don't know if you could see that or how good of a picture it is.
Oh, I can see that. Wow. I didn't
the
realize
Bruins.
48 Des Moines Bruins. So it goes every year. They have a whole wall with all the different teams, all the way down to the 2021. I'm hoping I get it out of the picture. It's kind of hard because I can't see the phone as I'm doing it. Down to the 2021 Iowa Cubs. So
that's
pretty cool
really
looking.
Cool.
That's really cool, JB.
I love seeing history like that because, as we all know, that's where most of our Cubs guys go before they come to Major League. Of course, it starts in Single A now, but then you work your way up to AAA. It's still really cool.
What in the world?
A child running in the hallways.
Minor League Baseball.
We're up on the third level of the stadium seating. Then, they have some stuff here that's really interesting right before you go into the press box. How bats are made.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's got basically starts with the piece of wood. And then, of course, what it looks like when it's done.
That's cool.
So you guys got to keep you guys keep talking and debating what you guys are talking about. If you're watching right now, if you could comment on the YouTube, which you can find on the Sideline Sports page. If you could tell me what year and what team was the first picture we showed, I think you can get a prize. What do you think, Jordan? Think that's worth the prize?
Well, especially it shows they're actually paying attention. So
Make
yeah,
sure
I think
Jordan's
that's a great
not
idea.
doing it under a fake account, though, JB.
Yeah, but
You mean all the burner accounts that I have? I mean, I could go to Sports Scoop 1, but I wouldn't be eligible.
Yeah, right.
No, you would not. So make sure if you do that, if you comment now on the show and tell us what year and what team that was in that first photo. Jacob.
Des Moines Bruins.
Des
Moines Bruins.
I'm going to put the link in our chat, gentlemen.
Jacob, don't give away the answer. We want people to so they can win. So look at the San Diego Chicken picture. We all love the San Diego Chicken.
I don't.
Hey, can one of y'all put that in our on Facebook?
Every time I see him on this, I think he's going to be pushing turbo boost to jump over a truck.
Let's see, chicken.
I mean, who do we think is going to be next up from Iowa to the Cubs?
Everybody. Well, are we talking about next year or this year? Because everybody next year.
I said next up. Think anybody's going to come up for the rest of the season?
It's really hard, especially with we have 20 games left, 19. I mean, it's really hard to call someone up now, but I mean, it would get your feet wet. I really don't know if they really want to call anybody up at this point.
Well, I'm going to say, why not? I'd say I'm looking at Ben Leeper right now, Opie. I'm looking at him. He's 25 years old. He's 25 years old, and it's like he's been from the Iowa Cubs since 2021. And it's like, why at this point in time? Why not?
Look at this picture.
Whoa!
You guys see that? I don't know if you could single layout that, Jen, because I kind of can't play around with the layout. But look at how cool that looks.
Oh, that's wicked cool. Sorry, I'm trying to post this on your on the page real fast for people to comment on the YouTube channel, which I just did. That is really wicked cool.
Oh, I know. Yeah, nice.
Kind of wild. So I mean, there are so many cool looking pictures up here. I mean, I'm walking around the suite level of the stadium as we have this conversation.
Hey, Jamie,
looks like everyone's having a good time.
Can you get into your Facebook at all? And can you change the privacy settings in your Facebook so everybody I can share that comment with the YouTube channel in our comment section?
that was such a beautiful thing to be talking about in the middle of the live show.
I know. I'm sorry. Maybe you can beat me up later.
Have you guys ever been to a minor league park? Just out of curiosity.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to live across the street from one.
You know, the one thing that I like about we used to have the rookie affiliate of the GJ Rockies here in my hometown of Grand Junction, Colorado. The one thing that I like, I mean, we still have them. They're now in the independent ball, but the one thing that I do like about minor league baseball is how inexpensive it is. They try to make it affordable for families. I mean, I've sat behind home plate for what, $10, $15? Those go for what, $200 at a Major League Baseball park, if not more?
Easily.
Well, honestly, like we went for the 4th of July game. I told my husband, I was like, I'm never coming to another baseball game without being in the suites again, because straight up it was like tickets for like $60 or so. After you pay for your ticket, after you pay for your food, your drink, whatever, and it's not that great of food, let's be honest, you're paying $60+ per person anyhow, right? Mm-hmm. But when we were in the suite, like I'll say this, the Charlotte Knights knocked it out of the park, and I know that's a White Sox affiliate, and I'm not supposed to be talking about it. But honestly, I told my husband, I was like, we need to go. We need to do this again, because they'll do it, and it'll keep me intrigued, because that way I'm not sitting out in the hot blazing sun.
Well, and the nice thing about going to those affiliate games, though, is I know it's the White Sox and it's not the Iowa or the Chicago Cubs affiliate, but you still can go and watch those games and be like, oh, this guy, we saw him. He's called up. Oh, this guy's got called up. It's kind of fun and exciting to actually see the guys you saw get called up.
Oh,
Right.
So while I was walking around, looks like the Cubs are doing some work here, the Iowa Cubs. Got runners on second and third.
Turn the camera around.
Hang on, I'm trying to figure out for a second. There you go. Take a little look. Kim.
Yeah, I think it's second and third.
Second and third. Got John Hicks up at bat. Still no score, though, at the bottom of the first.
So someone's got a no-hitter.
So I'm trying to get this link in our page, and I'm struggling with it for some reason.
What link?
I just love our
YouTube
show
link.
here.
I'm trying to post it into our comments so people can click on it.
We try to make it entertaining here.
I love our show. It's like we're literally just saying we don't know how to run our own thing while we're doing.
You know what?
Yeah.
Hush your face, because that's not what I was trying to say.
It was. Yeah, I wasn't trying to say it. You just did.
You know what, Jacob? You're fired.
No.
From what? From what?
I've already
For
fired
uncle?
you 3 times tonight. Do I need to fire you a
For
4th time?
uncle?
Huh?
For
Yes.
uncle?
So have any of you guys ever been to Iowa?
I have not.
I'd hope
No.
so. I'd hope so. I probably 500 times.
You been to the Iowa Cubs 500 times?
No, when you said Iowa, I was saying that I've been to all over Iowa about 500 times. I didn't know about the Cubs. Never been to the Cubs though.
No, you've never been to the Iowa Cubs? Okay.
Mm-mm.
I mean, the only AAA affiliate that I've been to is in Reno with the Reno Aces, and I can't remember who their affiliate. I want to say it's the Diamondbacks, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
I've been to Chattanooga. I've been to Chattanooga for the Lookouts.
That's cool.
No, I've never been to Iowa. I've driven. My brother-in-law used to drive through it all the time when he would go back and forth across the country. That's the closest I've come.
There was a lot of corn there.
That's all I've heard about is
Kansas
the
too.
corn.
Yeah.
So are you loving it in Iowa, JB?
It's nice. I got to say, the people have been great. You know, the PR staff has been amazing. You know, team's been good. Unfortunately, like I said, it was raining, so there was no batting practice. We didn't get a chance to talk to any players, unfortunately. You know, but so far so good.
Will
We're
you
set
be
up in the press box. Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Will you be able to talk to any of the players after the game?
No, there's no availability after the game.
Huh.
That stinks.
How many did you talk to him before the game?
He couldn't.
He couldn't because there was no.
He
batting
literally
practice.
just said he couldn't, Jacob.
Oh, I didn't hear. No, he said after. I thought I heard him say after. I thought I heard him say after the game.
Wow.
After he
JB,
can't.
can I fire Jacob again?
I'm all for
Jacob.
that.
Jacob, are you a tape delay?
I'm for Charlotte Knights.
Just go. You know what? I have control. Hold on. JB, don't get mad at me. All right, there.
He's in timeout.
Hey,
So
it got better looking as I got back on.
So what was the next
never
topic
left.
that we wanted to talk about?
It was about last night and Thursday's game.
So, who was supposed to talk about last night's game? Because I can't. I'm using the phone. I'm not able to see the.
Jordan and I can both talk about last night's game.
Yeah.
We can play double duty. Jordan, I'll let you start it off if you want.
Well, it was a 7-6 win. I mean, again, a close game against Memphis. But what have we talked about? Runners in scoring position. Again, they were 4 of 8, which isn't terrible, but you still look at a 7-6 win. You want that to be a little bit higher, especially, timely hits. This could have easily been, 10, 11-6. But you know what? They got the win. That's all that really matters at that point.
Right. And honestly, the batting averages last night were pretty solid. We had a couple of standouts last night with Hill. We had Mervis doing pretty solid too. Also Jordan, ironically, So, I mean, last night was a pretty good game. I mean, it was a pretty solid game on both parts. I won't say that the runners left on base, yeah, but that was on both sides of that coin. There you go. Plug for your other show, JB. And
So, just a little interruption. So, end to 1, no score. Second and third, you did nothing.
Again, that's exactly what I was talking about.
Must have
left
been
on
Javi
base.
Baez that hit the ball.
any runners left on base?
Yeah, second and third.
Okay, sorry.
Runners in
Wow.
scoring position. So
Jordan, the left side of the street, Jordan, is killing us right now.
Hold on. Do you want me to fire myself, JB?
I don't think that's necessary.
See, because I won't fire myself. See,
Jordan has saved me, though. I'm good.
So,
And JB's flicking us. Did you see that, Jacob?
all right, so let's get back to last night's game and the continue. So they won last night. How many runners did they leave on?
They left a total of 12 left on base.
Yep.
So 12 left on last night, and then what's the total up to now?
Let's see. I have that. Let's see. 12.
I don't have that. I'm sorry.
I have 12 plus 9, 21 from the 2 games.
Wow, that's insane. What needs to be done to fix this?
discipline.
Discipline at play, yeah, for sure. I mean, there was a couple of times where the Iowa
How many are
Cubs struck out.
strikeouts? How many are strikeouts?
There's been a few of those.
Yeah. We're having a couple of them. And then, honestly, that's where Memphis is kicking the Iowa Cubs' butt. They're not leaving as many on base at all.
No.
They're making the most of their advantages.
So I'm going to go take another adventure while you guys talk and bring you another view in just a second. Find
Okay.
something else cool to look at.
We better get another banner up sometime because we've been yanking on this for about 23 minutes.
Oh, sorry. I apologize.
For what?
Having that banner up forever.
Yeah.
But it's just frustrating because we're seeing the same mistakes at AAA as we are.
What does that tell us? Something Jake has been saying all season long. See, I do listen to you on occasion.
Yeah, well.
I mean, I can't fault minor league baseball players.
No.
I mean, it's AAA. I mean, they're still learning, but
yeah,
it's
but some of them are like
Jake has been saying all season long that Ross needs to go back to the minors and get back to the basics.
That's true. You almost said Russ again.
I can't say minor leaguers because
I did. Russ. We're going to
old.
call him Rust right now because he's a little rusty. He's a little sleepy. I understand that. Y'all see the Samsonite underneath my eyes. But, yeah, he's got to make some changes because the Chicago Cubs are just leaving too many on base all season long.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
But we were saying about minor leaguers. Here's the thing about the minor leaguers. Some of them will be like 33, 34 years old.
Well,
they're
true.
just trying to keep a dream going,
I know the.
you can keep it going as long as you can.
There was a Rockies player this year who I think is 33, 34, who was just called up for the first time. I want to say, I know this is a Cubs
Was
show,
it Crash Davis?
No. I don't remember his name, but it was just.
I'll get into the elevator.
Jordan, sorry to interrupt.
He'll have 21 days.
You guys, I'm going into the elevator. Hopefully, I don't lose you. I'll be back if I do, and then we're gonna have another cool looking view from the park. So you guys keep going. I love the conversation. You guys are throwing me tonight.
All right.
But I mean, getting back to my point, you're right. They're 34 years old. This guy had the dream, and he could have said, "No, I don't want to do it." He was in the Rockies affiliate, which is in Albuquerque, and finally got called up. And he's been. I want to say it was June or July, and guess what? He's staying in the majors. So I mean, they still have this.
I did not know who the Duke City's minor team was affiliated with. Thank you for that.
Well, here's the thing about being that old, going to that is the fact that, I mean, it's just like, how do they love it? Because some love it, but then there's some that has been doing this since they're 3 years old and have no clue. It's kind of like tennis players, golfers. They don't know how to do anything else but to keep going.
But that's every athlete.
And the thing that
Jacob, it's like it's following a dream.
Oh, I know.
I was watching 3 Summer Olympics ago.
Yeah.
A guy I used to swim with was still at the Olympic trials.
Right.
Good for him.
The thing that
Good
makes it
for him. And we can't give up our dreams.
I'm not
That
saying
is-
give up. I'm not saying give up dreams. I'm saying I have met athletes that just can't stand it, but they don't know anything else. That's all I meant.
Well, and I completely agree with that. And the thing that's so difficult about minor league baseball in general is the travel. You're going on buses. You're not going in these luxury airplanes. I don't know how they do it in the AAA, but I know when I'm saying we as in the Grand Junction, when it was the rookie affiliate, all these players stayed in, with people. They didn't have the hotels or anything.
Oh, hi. We see your shirt.
I see a nice view. I don't know what you're talking about.
I see a pretty view now, too. JB
Can we watch a whole game like this? Can we watch a whole game like this?
Oh, now JB's Sideline Sports is blocking the view.
Yeah, right.
Hey, if he does that, then how is he going to host the gauntlet?
Yeah, right. He'll have to come back from Iowa for that.
And for our 3 viewers, go ahead and start commenting. Tell us what you're thinking. If you can check out our YouTube channel, please do that. Or you can also follow at JB _ the program and register to win some great prizes we have to give away. And if y'all have any questions, comments, anything, please share them. I'm trying to keep an eye on all of our Facebook pages at the same time so I can make the comments live, because they are not showing up for whatever reason. So I'm sorry. Is that JB again?
Yeah,
Has there been any comments yet?
No, but we had 3 people watching now, but or we had 6 or 7 people. I'm gonna shut up.
The numbers, that's not accurate. That's just from one source. So there's more than that, but no worries.
I'm trying to keep an eye on our Facebook right now to see comments. So I'm switching between your Facebook and Sideline Sports.
Well, he's silent again.
Yeah. But
y'all never answered my question. Who with the Iowa Cubs do we think is going to come up next?
I honestly don't know if anyone's going to come up this year. That's where I'm at. I think they're just going to wait until next year. But like Jacob said, it was the one pitcher he mentioned. I could see that.
Ben Leeper.
Yeah, because we need. What do we need? We need help with the pitching in the bullpen. Why not have him out in Chicago and seeing what he can do?
Well,
that's
especially at 25 years old. I mean, that's pretty. That's actually kind of old in this day and age, to get in there. So why not?
Well, and if you don't, then you're going to have him on at spring training. Which does he make the club then?
He'll be number 79 probably, and then get cut early.
Probably. Exactly. So why not see what he can do at the major league level?
Yeah.
Get your feet wet.
He'll be in the 8th inning with the 4th stringers.
So here's the view from outside the park.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty park. Out of the park a lot right now, so you guys can get a little look. It's still lightning out here. I'm shocked that they're on the field, considering all the light.
The lightning just caught his signal.
I hope not.
The lightning just. We kind of need him for Tuesday night.
We kind of like her for like producer, like EP and friend.
Hey, we got Jay. We don't need him.
Nice little look at downtown.
JB, I hope you're hearing this and you agree with me in firing Jake later.
Nice little view of downtown Des Moines.
Okay.
So this way you guys get a little view and kind of feel for where we're at and everything here. I have to say, it's a beautiful place.
I know. Oh, boy.
We lost you again, Mr. Program.
He'll be back.
Hopefully. Definitely
comes back.
He's kind of like Incredible
Hulk. A couple-hour trip to come here and visit.
Okay.
Something about a couple of hour trip. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, but
Wife.
Yeah.
You guys hear me or no?
Yeah, we can
you're
hear
good
you.
we
now.
can hear you.
Okay, yeah. No, I was saying it's only about 5 hours from Chicago. Definitely worth the trip to come for the weekend. You know, spend a couple of days here, see some good baseball, enjoy the
Like
area.
I said, I wish I was there. It looks beautiful.
Next time.
Yeah.
You know what, Jake? You messed that up, though.
I didn't mess it up. But blame the moron who's caused that problem.
Yeah, but I would agree. It really wasn't his fault. After
I know. I'm
hearing
just
what
giving him a
happened,
hard
but-
time.
No, listen, it happens, and you had to do the right thing. You weren't able to travel. You know,
Yeah.
it was the right call.
Yeah.
But so if you haven't gotten in yet for the prizes, make sure that you're tagging at Sideline Sports and at Sideline Sports 1 and at Cubfidential and at JB_ the program, and tweet who the Cubs left on base in the first inning, the Iowa Cubs. Make sure you let us know. That'll get you a prize.
Okay.
If you're the first 2 people to do that. And Jacob, it cannot be you. You cannot be one of the first 2.
Darn,
it.
I was thinking about doing the same thing.
I was just thinking of looking it up and then just saying it. They have to get given away somehow.
I still want the
man,
Sesame Street stuff that was being given away a while ago. Just
I know the answer, but I'm not giving it away.
Nope, we spoke about it on the air. You can watch the show after we're done.
Yeah. Your doghouse is going dark back there, Jen.
You get a prize if you're one of the first 2.
And we do have some fabulous prizes to give away. I'm a little bit jealous that I'm not eligible.
yes.
I tried.
I'm eligible for my
JB, why don't
Charmin
you
looks.
tell everybody what the prices are again?
So we have 2 mini bats, we have a hat, we have a shirt, and we're gonna have a signed baseball, which hopefully we're able to give out as well.
Spoiler, it's JB's hat. But still, you know.
It says JB Ellis on the back.
That's worth a lot of money. I don't know if you guys can afford that hat.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's why it's a present, JB.
Exactly. But yeah, like I said, I tried to be eligible and I was quickly, shut down, which I knew. I was mostly kidding about that.
Hey, I'm eligible for my charm and good looks.
There you go.
Yeah.
Then you're not. Never mind.
My prize, honestly, is to be on the network and on the show. So that's good enough for me.
This is telling you don't get paid.
Oh, it's been a little deep in here, JB. I don't know if you hear this.
Jordan, that excuse sounds like.
Hey, JB, what's the score right now? If you don't mind me asking.
Still 0-0.
Okay.
Hey, Jordan, that excuse sounds like when the parents hired you to do like the mowing and said you are hired by. I mean, your prize and your pay is eating here.
I know, right? I mean, it is true, though. I mean,
yeah.
If not for the network, we wouldn't all be on here. So, I mean, that is our prize, essentially.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's true.
All right, guys, I'm going back in the elevator up to the press box.
Okay.
So before we go, we're going to take a quick look at the team store when you come in.
Team store. Always. Team store. One thing I always try to hit when I'm at any ballpark.
Okay. Beautiful store. They got a bunch of great stuff. Some nice Iowa Cubs shirts.
That's nice.
Some unbelievable hats. The Demonios, the future the minor league baseball Copa the Berger and Fun Cup program. Kind of cool looking hat.
So, JB, if I sell you some cash, you want to bring me something back since I don't get eligible?
What would you like, Jen? We can talk about that off the air.
You have to pay to be eligible.
That sounds like a plan.
That just shows she has to pay to be eligible.
Exactly.
That's because I already got the ring that counts, baby.
That's true. That's true. Hey, maybe get the second one and be the Panthers coach.
Everybody wants that.
Yeah.
But I'll have to pull
right,
Walton. JB, I know this is totally off topic, but can I please give a random collegiate shout out?
Yeah.
All right, Appalachian State Mountaineers. That was a way to end a game. I'm just saying, if y'all didn't watch how the last 2 seconds of that football game today on ESPN Plus, woo boy, y'all are missing what college football is all about. Just saying.
She will watch it for the rest of the year now.
I wish I had a college team to be proud of. Unfortunately, what was it? The top.
I told you, root for the Mountaineers.
Top 25.
I'm the elevator guy, so.
Okay.
You had 42 total yards passing.
Yay. You know what's interesting is that the top 5 worst teams in the nation come from Colorado in terms of college football. Colorado State University and CU. It's
some of the best school districts come from Colorado.
Terrible baseball team.
Any better.
Terrible baseball team too.
They've been good before. They've won a World Series.
We've been close to a World Series. We can't.
And that's one.
We got swept by the Red Sox in 07. I say we because for those of you that don't know me, I'm also a Cubs and a Rockies fan. Don't ask me how, because a lot of people have criticized that I like 2 teams in the National League.
You're fine. Yeah. You're allowed
to. So he doesn't know who to go for when they play each other.
Exactly. I sit and watch. What was it?
He wins either way. He wins and he's heartbroken either way.
Exactly.
It's 1 win.
Was it 2018 they met, or was it 17 where they met? No, it had to be 18 where they met in the wild card round. I didn't know who to go for. I ended up shutting the TV off just because. It was a great game, but it's like, who do I want to win here? I can't decide. And that was also the year where both the Rockies and the Cubs ended up in a 1-game playoff to decide their divisions. Of course, the Dodgers beat the Rockies.
So, did you yell at the umps in that game too?
Probably. Yeah. Most likely.
Yeah.
So, before we go, we got 3 minutes left, guys. And we're going into the top of the third. Looks like no score.
Okay. We're going into the top of the third, and it looks like we're about to score.
A burger race.
Ooh, bird eye view, baby. Like it.
I got the ketchup.
I love the races. Ketchup. Okay, I got mustard then.
I was going to say, no
gotta love the bottle.
Confrontation. Ketchup
going on.
Mustard.
So, guys.
It's time for the Buck City Buck Camp. We want to see you.
So we got 2 minutes to go in the confrontation. A minute each. Jacob and Jordan. Should we go to the? What's the best reason to go to a minor league game? Jacob a minute, then Jordan a minute.
All right.
The best reason to go to a minor league game is obviously, it is that you get to see the best people, you get to see the players that you are going to see eventually in the major leagues. You also see them at a proper price. You see it at an affordable price point, and you get to be able to. And the thing is, it's also a smaller park, so also with parking. So you're dealing with parking. Don't deal with parking issues. Sometimes you can get out early. Sometimes you get on time, and you're not dealing with that whole issue. For all the things, it is like 4,000 to 5,000 people. It's not the 21,000 people. It's not that expensive. The food is probably better at some of these games, in truth, and it's not as expensive, so it's an affordable deal.
So why? Jacob said a lot of what I was going to say, but another reason to go. If I'm just going to say this, that yes, it's affordable, but look at what you can do at a minor league ballpark. The Rockies, for instance, I know I'm doing it here in GJ. We had the beer batter. What did that mean? Well, they had a guy that they designated as the beer batter from the opposing team. If he struck out, beer prices would go down $1. There's a lot of good entertainment that way. We had a guy run from outfield to home to win. I think it was like a bike or something. It's just so much fun. They make it really more family entertainment. It's probably the best value for your buck, really. You're not going to get a better value to go to a minor league ballpark than you are going to, let's say, a major league ballpark, just because it feels like just such a family atmosphere. Major league ballparks don't feel like that, as much as I love going to them.
Awesome. So, guys, we're going to wrap up now. You can watch us every Tuesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central on Sideline Sports. I want to thank Jenn for producing while I was running around the ballpark trying to show you some cool things. Jordan for stepping into lead while I wasn't able to. Jacob for hearing some of the things I said and not some of the things I said. Still gotta love him because I know he wanted to be here. Next time he will be.
Yeah.
Guys, it was a pleasure. Right now, if you're watching, make sure you tweet at Cubfidential, at Sideline Sports One, and at JB_the program so you can be eligible to win some of those prizes. We've got 5 different giveaways to give away, so make sure you are going and tweeting at us. And we definitely will give you win those prizes before Tuesday's show. All right, everyone have a good night, and thanks again for watching Cubfidential.
Have a good night, everyone.
Maybe
See ya.
have a great time. Bye.
Hey, bye.